April 2nd. Tornado. The emergency siren for our town simultaneously blared with the alert on my phone. Still deep in dreams, it startled me awake. Launching from my bed, which is not characteristic of my morning routine, I ran to the back door. The sky seemed normal, just rain and fast-moving low clouds from the south. Walking to the front of the house and gazing over the eastern sky, again, I only saw rain and light wind. 3 young men stood on the neighbor's porch calmly observing too. Typical guys, they're just not going inside, I thought. That's when I prayed. By the time I whispered my request for protection, the wind was quite gusty. The young men next door, now nowhere to be seen, spoke volumes. Suddenly, the trees bent to nearly 90 degrees under the blast of wind, and the rain became a deafening downpour. In an instant, a wall of water began swirling horizontally around our house in a circle, and I knew it was too late to run. It was over as quickly as it began. The storm left 3 trees down, thankfully not on top of our house. And mysteriously, everything on our porch was saturated in places never before touched, yet nothing was out of place. It was obvious to me that God had answered my breathless prayer and placed his hand over our house, as well as the young men on the porch next door. Many thanks flowed from my heart and through my mouth that day. We have a God who hears us and watches over us. I wondered, though, if things had turned out differently, could I still have thanked my Father? Gazing in retrospect over my life, I would have to say yes, I could. There have been many hardships, tragedies, and trials along the way. I have learned to trust him in the darkness, to thank him for his goodness, and look for his protection and provision in them. God does not leave us in difficult or tragic times. I believe that if we search for him, he is always willing to be found. He does not hide. He does not run away. When the disciples were on a boat in a dangerous storm, Jesus slept. He was present. They just didn't call on him until they couldn't do anything on their own. And when they did call on him, he did not delay their rescue. When I have the most difficulty finding Jesus, I discover it is most often I who have hidden or run away. The reasons for running from him are many. For me, they tend to be guilt or not feeling worthy of his love and care. He simply asks me to trust him in the storm, even if it turns into a tornado. And whether I can see him or he seems invisible, I am exceedingly thankful that he holds me even when I let go of him. Storms don't last forever, and every storm in life will eventually pass, but his love and care never will. Luke 8:24. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Master, Master, we're going to drown." He got up and rebuked the wind and the raging waters. The storm subsided, and all was calm. "Where is your faith?" he asked his disciples.